On June 5th at UFC Fight Night, Santiago defeated unbeaten Miguel Baeza in a back-and-forth battle, a Fight of the Year contender. Santiago is back!
Yeah, we're back, man. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Tough time, you know? Very tough time.
What was that fight like?
Close to the bell, 7 victory in a row, no come out, you know, twice number 8 in the world, 2 different main events. Very exciting. And, you know, when they start sick, man, that's tough. 26 months out, very crazy things happen. You know, I talk a lot of times about that, you know, but when I back in January, one punch, finish the fight and lost, you know, I can show to the world who, you know, I am back, and man, I have a lot of things inside of myself, and thank God, you know, I can put my word and show to the world I am back. I'm ready to the tough guy. I'm ready to the belt, you know. That's a tough fight, you know. That's a tough fight for two things. One, I know the guy is a good fighter, and he coming under feet. He coming with this, you know, very confident. When the guy coming under feet, it's difficult. You're broken. And the second thing that happened in this fight, and for me the most important, I have a style. The fight, I move a lot. I use my footwork. He has almost the same tall than Neil Magny. My strategy is the same. I know he's gonna kick my leg. My strategy is move in out, but I can't. It's very slippery, the octagon. And when I start to the fight, I start to move. I start to slippery. Anytime they try to move, I can, and he hit me. When I process all this, and you know, no fighting for so long, you know, when I finish the first round, too many things happen in my head. I say, okay, I need to change my game plan. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. You know, I can move, I can do my game. Now we're gonna go more forward. I'm gonna check, and I'm gonna put more volume. For my game, they make him miss the punch and back and touch. They do well. I did with Magni, with Nordin Italia, with a lot of guys. They are tall, but I can do well. I can do, and this is what I'm training for him, for Miguel Baeza. I know if defense, he still hurt me. You know, he kicks very hard, and the idea is to make to miss, not to put the leg to check. But in the second round, I say, okay, I'm probably gonna lose the first round. It's very close. I finish stronger, but you know, I don't show me very dominant. For I try to take this my timing, but I can make base in my legs. Man, the second round, I say, okay, we're gonna change. We go forward, block the kick. I'm gonna put 2-3 hands. You know, after he kick, I'm gonna show that I have big hair. You know, big hair. You know, yeah.
And that's interesting too, because that's what happened, because then you start coming in closer to him. Yeah. So that way he couldn't use his kick, or it would be harder for him to use those kicks. So rather than you trying to step back, step away, because it was slippery.
It's not maybe the more smart strategy for when you go and you check, it still hurt your legs. Yeah. The better game is make miss and back.
Yeah, right.
And I do very well. Yeah. This in out, my boxing, my footwork, I do well. You know, I do with a lot of guys. And you know, this is I bring for the fight. But when I finish the first round, you know, I need to change. And you know, I told you, I saw the fight a couple of days ago. I don't watch it for a couple of days, and I don't like the style that I fight. For my technique, I know I think it's better than this, but in the same way, I'm happy they have a strong mind. Yeah. For it's very just less than 1 second. You need to change your mind, and some people can do that. When the people hate you, he make a lot of damage in my leg. You know, I am very, you know, I feel a lot of pain, but you know, my dream is bigger. He can't stop me. You know, if he don't finish, he not gonna stop me. But you know, I'm happy. You know, for I have the reaction in my mind. You know, I can change the strategy, but that's tough. You know, it's a good test.
And you know, you give us a great outline there, just how much goes through your mind and how much strategy goes into the fight itself. So when you're going through that, and it turns out to be a classic fight, I mean, like Jim mentioned, Fight of the Year candidate, right. Do you even realize in that moment that this is an extremely entertaining fight? You don't even know till afterwards, right?
No, the only I thinking in my head is I need to kill this motherfucker. I can lose again, you know. That's a key. I had too many years in this game, and I know that a lot of people say maybe I know the same fighter after I'm sick. I'm out for so long time, but you know, inside my head, I say, no, I'm gonna show to everybody this wrong, you know, I'm ready to the belt, you know, and man, in the second round, I go strong, and the third round, I say, man, I'm gonna die fighting, I'm gonna put everything, you know, I can have a really good grip in my foot, for this very slippery, when I have a good grip in my foot, I have more power. But then I start to put more volume. I said, man, I'm gonna put my balls there, man. I'm gonna put my experience, my balls. I'm gonna, die fighting, But I'm gonna give the fight for this kid, This is the thing in my head.
But you were using some kicks too.
I use a couple kicks
in
too.
the third round.
Yeah.
Am I right with that and all? If I remember correctly and all.
Right.
And was that something like he's not gonna expect me to kick, so now I'm gonna start kicking him?
Yeah.
Was that sort of what you were thinking too?
Mix a later. I try to mix. I got 2 takedowns, but no good. He defense. One no good, and the other I give good, but he defends well. And everything is the same. I can position well to make the takedown. I can position very well to give the kicks. I can position very well to put the punches, for I can move. And this is the best I do. Put a good position to make the attack. And I can't. And the second and the third round, maybe I do more, go forward, put punches, maybe not the most clean technique, but fuck it, I gonna fight, I gonna fight.
Did fight, and you did fight. Now the fight ends. The crowd, I mean, just everybody on the social media and everybody was like, "Oh my God, wow!"
The people's happy there. The people's happy there.
Fight of the night, Dana White.
Yeah.
Fight of the night,
Yeah.
and all. Before the decision's read, when the judges are you? How confident are you? Okay, I won that fight, or did you think, "Oh, the judges, I don't know what's going to."
When go to the judges, especially I work with the broadcasting and the TV. Almost every weekend there. I saw sometimes. I don't agree sometimes with the judge, That's
we all
my
go
point.
through that, right?
When
We
I
all
finish
do,
the fight, I say, okay, I think I won the second, the third round. The first is close, maybe he won, maybe not, but the second, the third, yes. But we don't know. Still, they say I'm gonna win. We don't know, We don't know. I saw every weekend, the judge sometimes don't know. No, I don't agree with them. Maybe I say no. I think this guy won, and they give it to the other guy. That's happen all the time.
You just came back, you mentioned recently, from a really long layoff. What was it, 26 months, you said?
26 months,
26
2 years
months
and
the
2
time
months.
away.
Yeah.
So, when
And
you
it's
finally...
it's not doping. It's not I training. It's
Oh,
1
sure.
year sick.
Sure,
1
sure.
year.
Yeah.
I can't train.
Yeah.
I lose, a lot of muscle, a lot of performance.
Yeah.
A lot of.
So were you worried about being rusty? I mean, not only the physical side of it, building up the muscle, but just not having been in the octagon for so
I'm
long.
super worried. For one moment, the medical told me maybe I can fight again in my life.
Oh,
The doctor told me that. He looked at me, he looked at me right and said, man, you have infection in your bone. And after that, we're going to start to search. And I don't have infection in my bone, but I have arthritis reactive, the same place I have the bacteria. And I need to back to a lot of corticoid, I passed months, almost 1 year with a lot of medication in my body, brother. That's insane. I told you one thing. I don't talk about that after my fight, but when I fight with Jingliang, I'm gonna do a test in my leg. I'm still have a 35% different strength within the legs.
Wow.
In the legs is my everything.
Yeah.
And man, takes so long. Of course, it's my fault for I say no. I need to back for you. Imagine I'm close to fight for the belt, and after that you watching everything in home, and the guys is behind me, jumping. They remove the ranking. Of course, I'm very excited to back, but man, for this fight, for my last fight, I am 100%. I am good,
And even like it's I can't even imagine what it's like to even question your career, and then once the career can resume and you can get back in there, are you worried of just being so rusty and out of practice from not having been in the octagon so long?
Yeah, man, that's tough, man. To me, try to recover the same performance I had before I am sick.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, for I coming so well, fighting well, 7 victories in a row.
7 fights in a row. That's right.
No come out Neil Magny, main event. No come out Gunnar Nelson, main event. I finished Mike Perry when he come in, he's number 15.
Yeah.
And after that he removed, he come in with a lot of victory, he come in the best moment, Before that, this guy, Nordin Italia, come in the no come out, Eric Silva, very good moment. Before that, Sakai coming, some lot of tough kids. I come in finish, Cor McGee, no come out, and he coming well, I come in finish the guys, I come in good moment, but that sucks. This the life,
It happened. It's over now.
It's over.
Yeah.
You had your big victory now.
Yeah.
So now you've won 8 of your last 9 fights. You've won 8 of your last 9, which is really good, including last fight.
Yeah.
Now what happens next for you?
Hopefully they gave me a good fighter, you know. For before I am sick, I stay number 6 in the ranking, you know, and then they remove me for I am sick. But hopefully, they give me somebody. The guys the top 10 is coming winning, you know. With so many guys, you know, Covington, Edwards, Burns, all these guys coming winning. Or Belal Mohammed, you know. There's always these guys behind me in the ranking, and also he called me 2-3 fights ago. He called me to fight this guy Belal Mohammed. So, okay, he said my name. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do that. I don't care, man. If for me, I'm gonna fight between 2 months with everybody in the ranking. You know, I like to show to the world who I am and test myself. You know.
What kind of reaction did you get from other fighters, from friends, family, fans, new fans?
Yeah.
After that fight.
I think this is, I told you, maybe it's no more my technical fight, but the people can say they have a big heart, you know, I have a big ball, you know, and when the fight is going deep, you know, I'm still there. I have, you know, I have power to fight, and the people like that, you know, the people like my passion, you know, for war and never thinking in feeling and desist, you know, the fights.
And how much confidence too? You've always been confident, but how much confidence too after that performance did it give you?
No, of course, that's good. I feel like back, you know, I feel I can do 3 rounds with Afki, you know, my change is then, my condition are then, you know, I feel, you know, I back to the game and I'm happy with that, you know, hopefully they give me a good fight, you know, for still can show into the world, you know, I am ready for the belt.
And the long-term goal, of course, has to be a championship, correct?
Of course, that's my goal, that's my main goal, you know, back to fight to the belt. I have said the fight with Kamaru Usman in Chile a couple years ago. I like this fight for me. This is time for me. I like, but I need to back, you know, to the top 5 to can have this opportunity, you know.
And what has it been like during that whole process, fighting the 7 victories, going through the horrible staph infection and all that, and then coming back and fighting? What has it been like here at American Top Team and the other fighters and the coaches here, and being with you through all that?
No,
too?
I'm so happy here, man. American Top Team, I think it's the best gym in the world. I have a really good people there. Dan Lambert, you know, always support all guys, you know, he's a great person, you know, behind us. And everybody here, Puma, Primo, everyone, and the coach, you know, Mike Brown, you know, Steve Moko, everyone, you know, these amazing people, you know, Catel Cubis, you know. I bring my coach to the box, you know, always to help me, but I have Gabriel Oliveira here, this amazing coach too, you know. He's a very good coach, a lot of good partners, you know. That's a great place to still learn every day and become a better fighter, you know.
Santiago, it's interesting. 2 more questions from me, but it's interesting because when the doctors then told you you may not fight again,
Yeah.
did you ever think of, okay, if I can't fight again, what am I going to do? Am I going to be a coach? Or you never even thought about that?
No, it's very far. But when he told me that, I said, no, that's wrong. I'm gonna be champion the world. You know, that's wrong. This a mistake. I called my uncle. My uncle is a doctor in Argentina. I said, hey, they told me that. I said, no. Back to the main doctor, the infectiologist doctor. They give a lot of before this. I passed 3 months with a pig line, you know, medication in my hair, you know. And he said, back for this doctor and check what happened. This can. I don't think you have an infection in the bone. I back to this doctor, and we start to search, and I don't have my infection in the bone. But then already looking back, you know, for I have a lot of scar tissue for the infection. But they told me you don't have the infection, but we searched the problem. I have arthritis reactive. I need to start a treatment with a rheumatologist doctor with a lot of corticoid, you know, and that's crazy. Yeah. 6 months later, I started infection. You know, I lose so many time. Man.
Yeah. Well, you know, I wanted to get into a little bit the recent Copa America final between Argentina and Brazil.
Okay, Alexandro, I'm good. So Euro Cup, yes, I have this. Euro Cup was England, Italy, that was huge.
That's amazing.
And
Yeah.
my Italians got the win there.
There you go,
Yeah,
Alexandro.
I had to brag a little bit.
My Italians too, but anyway, but I'm glad Alex brought that up because Copa America.
That's the best one.
Actually,
we're gonna show.
Did you watch Copa America? And did you talk to Antonio Carlos Jr. or Haush Manfio yet about?
They don't like to talk with me, but
They don't like to lose, is why.
They don't like to talk with me. I come in with my shirt with Argentina, on Monday. I call it Argentina. Everybody looks at me, you know. 50% of the people here is Brazilian, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love to
Are
jogging,
the only
you know?
Argentinian?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
so.
Yeah, in the gym,
I thought
yes.
so.
I love to jogging, everyone. Yeah, I think the soccer is for that, you know, for jogging, you know.
And the final was won in Brazil, by the way,
That's
which
amazing.
made it even bigger.
Macarena,
It's hard
in
to win
Brazil,
there.
in the house there, you know, that's amazing game, you know. And Messi deserves. He worked
Yeah.
so hard for many years. He really deserves. I'm so happy for him, you know. And now it's amazing. Now it's coming the Maradona Cup, you know, between Italy and
That's right.
Argentina.
That's going to be great. The Euro
Fucking
winner against the
amazing,
Copa
man.
America winner.
That's amazing, man. Yeah, that's a good one.
Santiago, thank you as always for the time, and just continue to fight and battle and do what you do best.
Thank you guys for the interview, and we continue fighting and put everything anytime I go inside the cage.
Yes!
You.
Thank you,
Awesome
champions.
job.
Thank